no, confirm it, please. I'm gonna end it all. I'm gonna unalived myself. Unalived myself. Yuck, no. I want you. Right, dude, word's gonna explain how I want to go Fryethusiast on Slam. I don't want to be Fryethusiast next game calling. I don't want him taking up something 20 years ago, trying to save a bad person, and then making multiple videos on me.
What up, Reddit? It's Kendrick Lamar.
No way, Fryethusiast made a video on himself? If the intro didn't make it obvious, we'll be dealing with a real nutcase, a spurg per se. For those uninitiated, this video will be a continuation of the previous one. I advise you to watch the first issue of the story before this one, because the intro does a massive disservice to the depravity of the situation. Sageos, Kali Seyo, is a TikToker and YouTuber who's recently gained infamy for neurotically harassing and obsessing another content creator, Fryethusiast. In the prior video, I went over the sheer lengths they went to stalk that man, but unfortunately, due to my coverage, they've now set their sights on me instead. Let's talk about it. So let's get some ground information out of the way. Prior to my first video going over the situation, Sagao went on to make 9 videos dogpiling on Fryethusiast, uncomfortably obsessed over him in their server, talked immense trash behind his back, and even went on to spy, I'm not kidding, spy on his server. Yes, we're getting into BPD levels of obsession here. Now, you want to know why Sagao did all of this? Let's make it a game. Did Fry A. curse out Sagao's mother, B. break into the house, C. burn down an orphanage, or D. state an opinion regarding a fictional game character? It's the last one. Of course, it's literally the last one. Fryethusiast made the claim Marina, a fictional Splatoon character, was boring. That's it. That's what caused Sagao to do everything in their power to antagonize him. When Fryethusiast made a video essentially calling out their obsessive behavior, Sagao went on to make another video on YouTube this time, having the goal to dogpile and insult him further, calling his content garbage, and then attempted to play the victim. Because when have you seen Splatoon drama where one of the parties isn't trying to victimize themselves? Now you need to hold onto your seats for this one. This situation is a roller coaster of emotions, because you see Fry, upon seeing this, decided to, I kid you not, make a video apologizing to them. When I saw this, my jaw dropped. I was genuinely baffled. I saw someone who was wronged by some psychotic TikToker, someone who wasn't some innocent lamb in this situation, but at the same time, he wasn't the one who started the drama, only engaged in it jokingly, just to be met with more harassment. The same person who, more or less, is the victim in the situation was the one apologizing. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So someone religiously harasses you for practically a year, if not more. You decide to call it out as it is. Then they have the audacity to make a 17-minute video doubling down and degrading you even more. And your response is to make a video bending the knee.
Do I need to say it?
What adds the icing on the cake was how Sagao planned all of this. They admitted to intentionally attempting to cause issues with other Splatoon content creators in the past, such as Pochara, admitted to expecting Fry's initial reaction to the harassment, and even stated they wanted to beef with me. Yes, me! This will be very ironic later, don't worry. There's a difference between rage bait and wanting to unironically beef with someone just because you're mentally ill. But I digress. That's not to say Sagao didn't have any valid criticisms in their video, but after everything they did, such as quite literally enlisting a friend to spy on Fryethusiast like it's 1914, I don't think they're in any position to take the high ground in the form of criticism.
Cringe little budget autism. Fuck off, I'll take your meds.
After my video's release, I present to you Sagao's humble and tranquil response. Wait, shut up, wait. I'm going unalived myself. Fryethusiast made a video of me? You know what? No, I'm not watching this. I'm not even gonna look for it. Old's most hated Splatoon content creator made a video of me. The only people who make dislike me are Fryethusiast fans. I don't want to know about the video or looking. I really don't. I don't want to respond to him or watch whatever he made. I don't want to talk about that. I'm like actively stressing out. Maybe this is just the alcohol talking, but you know what? Why do I give a flip? In a week I'm gonna be in Japan wearing a free kimono and visiting gorgeous shrines. I'm gonna be done with this year of school. My YouTube journey isn't over. I'm not cancelled. The world's most heinous YouTuber gave me a pain fuck drama recap and crap that was over with. I'm still gonna make a video with David and Worm. I'm still gonna collab with Fry. The world will keep spinning despite this all. I'm gonna keep drawing. I'm gonna keep being friends with Fry. And heck, if some Fryethusiast fans think I'm a bad person, I'm gonna keep living my life. No matter what they do, I can still go my day and do fun things. Bro, I swear, all the people that hate Fryethusiast haven't even interacted with him. As someone who has, he's still annoying as crap. Tell Fryethusiast he is a bench for me. Thank you. You're not even gonna edit the message. Fryethusiast a bench. Screenshot that right now. Fryethusiast can suck. Bye. I'm gonna say this at the risk of Fryethusiast angry seeing this. He's so freaking annoying. Like, holy God. If you're gonna talk, can you actually contribute to the conversation? And then instead of doing what you always do, just saying something to make people mad. Because, like, it doesn't even work, okay? I'm mad that he's unfunny as crap, and that's it. Anyways, like, genuinely, it's so freaking irresponsible to make a video on some kid who didn't do anything that bad while knowing your fans are genuinely clinically insane. This is why I think Fryethusiast is an attention trap. No, literally, like, bro, I hate that, bro. Like, he knows his fan base is a bunch of rabid animals. Cotton farm cow ended with Caitlyn. Now I'm Fryethusiast cow.
Do you really hate me that bad?
What up, Reddit?
Needless to say, I think they loved my video. So much, in fact, they went out of the way to try and ruin the relationship between me and Fryethusiast. For instance, I made a tweet joking about that one time Sergeo put their hand on the screen saying they wanted Fryethusiast. Sergeo noticed Fry reposted it, cried to their server, of course, and coincidentally not long afterwards, the retweet vanished. Following this, I replied to one of Sergeo's messages in Fry's server with the same image. They ran to complain on their server again, unsurprising of course. Then, in a conversation with entirely different people regarding employment, rare in the Splatoon community I know, I stated I was a law student and how getting a job at a given time wasn't necessary. Sergeo ran to their server yet again, in disbelief I wasn't a loser like them, claiming they would play the violin on their throat if they saw me in court. Definitely a normal thing to say. They said this twice, by the way. Sergeo just had to emphasize this twice. For some reason. At one point, Sergeo just started crashing out over me, having a whole essay in their server, all because I said 8 words. I wish I was joking. Ironically, in all the instances stated, I only spoke to them directly once. On the topic of Fry's server, actually, I ended up getting banned, which is fine since it's literally a Discord server, until you realize it was because Sergeo begged for this to happen. I really wish we were playing jokes here. They unironically begged for me to get banned from a Discord server solely because they disliked me. This can't be normal behavior, surely. How much of a chronically online loser must you be to make it a point 3 times that you begged a server owner to ban someone? Like, this is pathetic. As a matter of fact, Sergeo even leaked a DM of them snitching to Fry, stating they won. Guys, I got this guy banned from Discord. I won. Like, this is loser behavior, bro. This is so pathetic. With the information we have now, I think it's fair to assume they also cried in Fry's DMs to unretweet my post. I've always just like the type of person that's like, well, I don't like this person, so my friends aren't allowed to like them either. Like, shut up, honestly, you don't own the guy, right? You've known him for less than a week. You need to actually stop being so obsessive and clingy. I mean it when I say this person is deranged, because they've actively admitted in their server they've been encouraging Fry to cut ties with me. As Sergeo quite literally said. Also, I think Fry is like starting to wise up and stop being bothered with Fryethusiast. We've talked about it, and I believe I'm actually getting somewhere with him. I get that it's hard to stop supporting someone you idolized, so I'm being patient. You stalked and harassed this man! You stalked and harassed this man for up to a year!
You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind. You have lost your mind.
There is no way Sergeo isn't a malicious weasel. How psychotic must you be to go such a lengths in an attempt to ruin another person's friendship, all because of your personal distaste for them? Believe it or not, but you're allowed to be friends with someone who just so happens to be friends with someone you detest. If you take it upon yourself to police who your friends associate with, you're a selfish parasocial loser. Sergeo is intentionally attempting to tarnish my relationship with another content creator solely because they dislike me. And if you thought that was it, we still aren't done! As Sergeo wanted to get their friend, the same one from the previous video, to quote-unquote spy on my server. You can't make this up! They wanted to get the same friend they had spying on Fry to then spy on me! I make Splatoon drama videos, I promise I'm not that interesting. Sergeo has complained about me on Twitter, their server, Fry's DMs, insulted my viewers, and even wanted to stalk me. For what? I know I sound like a broken record, but the script unironically writes itself. Sergeo is the same person who has glazed Caitlyn in the past,
and his videos aren't worth watching. If you want Splatubers that actually make quality content, go watch Rassica's, Cosmic Cloud, or Caitlyn Coy. Caitlyn Coy, Caitlyn Coy, Caitlyn Coy.
Holy sh**. The Aquay.
the same woman who stalked me when I was a minor. In all honesty, it's a match made in heaven. But let's step back for a moment and ask, where did this distaste even originate from? Because this impression of me has been constant since last year. To preface, I was only aware of their existence just under 2 weeks ago. Now there are several reasons to dislike me. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a very unlikable person. Let's just get one thing straight, okay? But this changes when the reason is, and or stems from somewhere invalid. For instance, I have a crude sense of humor. I don't know when a joke has gone too far. I love rage baiting. I'm British, and so on. Yet Sergeo seems to have developed this hatred for me because made a satirical video about 3 years ago, which isn't even available anymore. Hasn't been for over 2 years now, discussing if Fry, not the YouTuber, the fictional Splatoon idol, could say a certain gamer word which starts with the letter N. You can't be serious! The video was quite literally inspired by a note that I saw at the time. I can't believe I actually have to say this, but it's a joke. You're not supposed to take it seriously. Sorry to disappoint. So you're telling me I deserve to be blamed for a server raid? I deserve to have my viewers insulted? I deserve to have some BBD loser who admitted to going to a mental hospital attempt to ruin a relationship, all because I made a satirical video 3 years ago? Are we seriously not seeing the parallels here? This is the same, if not worse behavior displayed in the previous video. It's so nice and dandy's well, that they made up with Fryethusiast. But that doesn't change the fact their behavior towards him was obsessive. The fact they still continue to display it towards me tells me there's not only a pattern here, but they've learned nothing. I mean, why would they even learn anything, right? When Fry was the one who apologized to them, how could you learn a lesson when the person you were actively harassing decided they wanted to fix things? It's even more ironic when taking into consideration, Fry attempted to resolve the, dare I say, bad blood between us as in me and Sagao, but they responded with, I quote, Fry said Rieko agreed to VC with me on Thursday to hash things out or whatever, and I said, heck nah. Like bro, I am not talking with Via Queef.
Disinfecting deodorant. I don't want everyone to breathe in the monkey smell.
So I make it apparent I'm willing to resolve whatever strange situation we're in. For once I'm being the bigger person, and they moaned about it in their server. Again, obviously, since that's all they do, complain about me all day. Okay buddy, my fault for not wanting some mental asylum escapee to pull a joker on me. My fault for wanting to resolve an issue you started. It baffles me how every single time you cause a problem, the person you're targeting always needs to be the one to try and rectify things, while you sit back and play the victim. I just love Splatoon drama, wow. Considering Sagao's previous behavior in the past, yes, I'm aware of the other communities you were in. This isn't scratching the surface of how deranged they are, and how there's a distinct pattern regarding their behavior. You have not changed in the slightest. At the end of the day, this is all content, but it really got me thinking. They made the claim they would beef with me, whatever that means since I barely know them, but the moment I made a video covering their behavior, they flocked to Twitter and their server to shed tears about it, even going as far as to constantly complain in the DMs of a friend, to the point of begging them to ban me from their server. So tell me, which one is it? What happened to the bravado when the time actually came? Because all I see is a mentally ill lolcow who bit off more than they could chew. Take some time off the internet, you'll need it. But yeah, here's the update video. Like and subscribe, follow my Twitter.com, I make lukewarm takes, and thanks for watching.